We got a fun new day of gathering. I know, it's weird. We're going back to gathering, but with the new gathering event that's going on, I kind of want to come out here and get started with our gathering. I hope everything is sounding a lot better than it was yesterday. I've been sitting here taking the time to try to work on my audio and my visuals and all that dumb stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with our tags, get our title, and we shall jump into it. Okay, could be quick and easy. We have the season of Bountiful Gathering and Gathering Hot Time going on so far. So my plan is I'm gonna go ahead and do some Pilgrims Haven mining, see how much money I can make. Hopefully I can get some of the, what is that? The what buff is it? What buff is it? The Blessings of Spirit buff and the golden insect amber. I'm trying to go for both of those, so I'm gonna try to waste as much energy as I can. If need be, I will switch over to an alt and continue going and just try to use up as much of my energy as I have. That and the hot time is currently active with everything excluding trading. Let's get that done. Yes, yes. Hit OK. Hit save. Alright. So far, so good. So far, so good. And cool. Great. Alright, we're gonna go head out and start our gathering. No, I don't think I need anything. I think I already made sure to bring all my buffs, so it's just a matter of getting out there. But how are you guys enjoying your patch day? It's a little underwhelming for me. I wish there was more included or just anything. But how you guys enjoying it? Shouldn't take me too long. No, unfortunately they didn't. I was hoping they would because I'd jump in and cycle through all of my alts that had their gathering, but unfortunately we kind of got left by the wayside. That's why this whole update was a little bit underwhelming. I mean, I'm glad the party elixirs were condensed, but for life skilling there wasn't really much. If I had my compass, this would be a lot better. Let's add the oasis. Okay. Know exactly where I'm going. See? There we go. And if need be, we can jump into Ackman. I know that's gonna be Ackman. Yeah, Ackman. Hopefully no one is here with the same idea that I had. Yep, so far so good. No one's here. Repair that gear. Switch off. Repair that gear. Pop that buff. Grab our clothes out of our bag. Our tools. We need... I gotta remember, the clothes looks different now. Oh, I gotta open up that. Bullshit. And sick, and I thought it was gonna add. It was gonna be added per maintenance. Updated yesterday here in C server. Yeah, unfortunately, we got left by the wayside. At least life skilling did. That's how I feel. I know I'm being a little bit too greedy and wanting more, but I just feel like they could have given us a little bit more than just potions and being able to combine our relics and shit like that. Easier. That's about it. I need to throw something. Yeah, we'll deal with the riding crop out. I don't care. All right, pop our buffs and let's get started. We'll do it all. Oh, my pets. And I forgot. Artifacts, crystals, and I think that should be it. Oh, yeah. My gather is closed. True. Oh, wait. I need... Damn, my mining is always so low. Always so low. Damn, I thought I had a Stella. Stella! Where are you? I knew I had one. There. We're now at 2K mastery. Come on. Stop trying to take my rocks, man. They're mine. I'm gonna be greedy with it. Hurry up. Shouldn't take that long. Someone else is here to really on the frill. Can I just mine my rocks in peace? Can I find a spot that isn't gonna be like overwhelmed with people? Can I get that much? And I'm waiting for it. Yeah, the minigame triggers like RNG. I should be getting it a lot. At least I'm thinking I'm going to be getting it a lot. Make sure to keep an eye on my energy. I want to waste all of the potions that I have here. I do have a pre-order for another 25 out there, so I can keep up my energy. Not worried about any of the desert debuff. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Although I should have brought my donkey. I really should have brought my donkey for that +3 or +3 life skill bonus. Yeah, you right here. Oh, and I hope to get a lot of the starlight. If I can get a lot of the starlight veins, I can hopefully get a lot of the rough lustrous to turn in and try my luck at getting a Menace processing stone to make a little bit of money on the side. That, and I could also go for another one. They are not sharing the processing stones, at least they never said anything about sharing them. So the crop, the sailing log, and the processing stones are all going to be one of those things where you kind of have to have more for your alts. Unless they state otherwise, so I'm going to try my luck at trying to get the Starlight Veins from here. Because not only am I going for the minigame, but I'm also going for that Starlight Vein. There we go. Get everything placed right. Damn, it's like... As soon as you mention you're going mining, everyone is out here. I normally just mine out here if there wasn't people that wanted to go ahead and do the same thing. Like, damn, go get your own activity. But I can guarantee you, I can stay out here longer. Oh, it's okay. Like I said, I can guarantee I can stay out here longer. Keep an eye on that energy. Oh, my energy's at like 594. Hoo-hoo. Oh, I forgot about those energy crystals with the plus 20 energy that we got back from the update. Well, hell yeah. I'm almost at 600 energy. Getting twice the rocks. Come on. Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want. I want energy like that. I want to be able to go out there and you probably last like what? A good 2.5 hours with the minigames popping and no energy potions being used. Like, I want that. I gotta do my ecology. That's what I need to do. I need to stop being lazy. Come on. Luckily, our whole channel hopping doesn't take that long, and the cooldown time isn't that bad anymore. I'm hoping to get some of this fucking amber for the 10 mil each. How am I at weight limit? Gotta figure this out. How am I almost at weight limit already? Oh, come on. I got 1k left. There should be no reason why you're trying to warn me. Go. Looking good. Okay. Let's turn this down just a tad bit. There you go. Let's not make it sound too overpowering, right? Like, we want to be able to hear the music, but not to where it sounds like you're in a concert. It's okay. We'll get our settings right. We'll get it sounding not so ass. One way or another. So, do we still cheer if we get the amber, or... Oh, I got the buff. There we go, I got the Blessing of Spirits. So, for, I want to say 10 minutes or 5 minutes, my mastery is plus 300. Yes. Again, I am using the Rough Lustrous Gem to try to get my Menace Processing Stone. You can get rare black gems. You can get a lot of the black gem powder, or black stone powder, and rough stone. I'd keep both. I'd keep both and just grind for the life skill gear. Like, you can get your first starter gear at like 700 mil total. If Logia prices have like gone down like cheaper than that, like a set of try, they're usually like 100 mil each. There's no reason to sell your combat gear and limit yourself to only one. You can do it both. Might as well. Like, once my energy is gone here, I will go ahead and jump onto a, or I can go ahead and jump into my grinding and continue going for my compass. All right, I need to look at my, yeah, look at that. Fucking insane. That's why I'm out here gathering and I'm taking a time out instead of going for my compass. That mastery is way too high to ignore. Yeah, that's no problem, Kill. All right, I want to check the buff and the mastery, find how bad the mastery will go ahead and affect everything. Okay, so we're about to drop down on our mastery. So 80, 40, or 80, 400, 200, 100, 210. I will go ahead and take a screenshot of that. 15 seconds. I just want to go ahead and show you guys the whole difference with, I guess, after 2K mastery. Come on, come on, come on. I'm waiting for it to drop. There it is. Not really much of a difference. I mean, there's a difference, but I don't know. I try to. I do try. So I guess this event will go ahead and show people if gathering mastery is even worth stacking after you get your 2K mastery. Because if you guys just seen... Oh, wait, hold on. I'd have to put it up to 2K. Hold on. Yeah, so as you guys can see, there is no change. Once you hit 2K, you get more. There's nothing. There's nothing after that. The drop rates don't change. There. And I'll take a screenshot just to go ahead and show the before and after my mastery has gone up and down. Just in case anyone was still like confused on like just how bad mastery really fucking sucked. Because it does. Alright. I got a lot of room in here, and my maids can go ahead and drop a lot off, so we will put it all into the central market for now. I think that should be good for now. Yeah, that is really such a shame. So with this whole event that's going on, if you're out there gathering, you don't really have to rely so much on your buffs like the Secret Book of Florin. So if like you don't have any, you don't have to panic anymore. Like don't you worry. This little buff that we can have a chance of gathering, we'll go ahead and cover that for, I mean, a small brief amount of time, but that small brief amount of time is so fucking worth it. I am enjoying this event, and I really think that I might go ahead and jump onto 2 more alts and continue their gathering. Maybe. Oops. I wish that buff would last a little bit longer, though. Pop all my energy. Sure, I got my Villa buff going. Checking all my buffs real fast. I'm basically at max. 2K is your max mastery that you can possibly have. But I mean, you can go over, but you don't get any of the rewards or bonuses after you go over the 2K mastery. Like, as you can tell, we'll just go ahead and look at mining right here. Mining at 2K is pretty decent, right? Yeah. I mean, could be better, but there's nothing, you can't go any higher. Oh, can't use that. That's on cooldown. I went ahead and took a couple screenshots so I can put it up on my community tab and show people the difference between 2K mastery and 2.1K or 2.3K mastery. It doesn't really matter. Hoping to get the buff again to show you. Maybe the additional drop. No, never mind. Yeah, I don't know if anything will change or if anything did change because it looked like it didn't. I gotta wait for the buff to proc again, and maybe I'll be able to find out. Without stopping and actually looking at my screenshots, I won't be able to tell. But for the most part, I did not see one shred of change at all. Oh yeah, the one part that I was waiting for. Right here. What's up, Moving? How you doing today? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if butchering will go ahead and trigger it. I haven't been out there to hunt. And I'm not sure if the patch note says anything about it. Let's find out. All right. Yeah, here we go. Hot time. Yeah. We already know that. Okay, so I'm gonna assume, yeah. It doesn't exclude it, so it might count it because it is butchering. You'll have to go ahead and check it. but I'm gonna assume yeah. Happy New Year to you too, man. No, I'm about to level up. Almost. Damn it. Did not want to have to do this. I've gotten it once so far while gathering, so I'm not sure if like it's a lower drop rate or not. Just keep that in mind. There we go. I did not want to have to keep like using my mouse. That's one thing that I really hate. At least out here. It doesn't always work for my shy. Usually a much lower drop rate with hunting in your experience. I've had bad RNG, so my experiences are very bad in general. Bum, 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 bum. Can I close that? Really like to be able to close that. I don't need it. Not anymore. He's complaining about you wanted another life experience. I was hoping for a different one, like something that wasn't so repeated. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna complain about it. I do enjoy it. It's just I kind of hate the fact that we always get the same ones over and over and over. Give me something different, like the pufferfish event. That was a great one. Like I liked that. That was fun. Oh yeah, give me a hunting event. They did include the bears to trigger while hunting too, so I'll count that one. It gets you out there motivated to go ahead and start doing more hunting, huh? Why are you salty with it? You can change them into any jewelry vendor, doesn't matter where. And no, it's not really that hard. What's up, Dial? How you doing today? You got a 10 times bear proc, and only got one bear. Oof. That's horrible. I think I got 3 bears that whole entire event. Just 3. I was pretty much slacking on it. After all that grinding, I know it's a little weird coming back and I'm actually gathering. I'm mining rock. I'm getting stoned. Saw a bunch because you're focused on gathering. I'm trying to focus on gathering now. It's your money grind. Mine so far has been going out there to Histria to try and get my compass, which I'm not lucky. Got 10 more left. Okay, and then what I'll do is I will go into the storage. I think it's Keplin. No, I want to put this in a place, but I don't want to solely rely on storage maids. But I will. Let's do platinum. Platinum's the more important one. I have not gotten it yet. I'm taking a break and I'm doing gathering. We have a gathering event going on and I want to capitalize on it. Got a couple more seconds and I can pop more energy. Good to know. It's another player already here. Really? That Narcion life, but what? There we go. We got our first amber. 10 mil. Good to know. She does cheer. I won't have a chance of missing it. Now the question is, do they stack? God, why? It's been such easy money. Damn. Easy money. Dark Seeker grind? Gotcha, okay. I'm not that high up there, so I don't know, like, which trophies to try to min-max my AP and DP with. I haven't gotten to that point yet. Use the AP one most of the time personally because it's like 15 AP for 3 hours and because you hunt so much in Narcion. Okay. I haven't done matchlock hunting in a while. I have to go back in history to get my last Black Spirit Rage artifact. And then after that I can go ahead and start focusing on getting my light stones for it. I want to go with your more advanced or intermediate lightstone combination for matchlock hunting before I go back out there to do my frost wolves. Come on. We're slowly staying in our 500. You have a sharp destruction that you use for hunting? I have my sharp, yeah. I did make that. I did have to go ahead and make my sharp for hunting, even though I realize you don't really need it for sniper hunting. I gotta get my clothes to pen. I've been trying to. It's just, I don't get lucky with my mastery clothes anymore. I don't get lucky with any of my taps anymore, it seems like. I say this as I went ahead and tapped up a try with no problem. A tri necklace or earring with no problem yesterday. I have to get back into it. My focus right now is, I think now that I've gotten my accessories back and I have the extras there for my alts, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the money towards trying to tap up my try again. I don't know if it's gonna be a good idea or if I'm gonna cry and fail another tap, but I'm thinking I'm gonna have to try my luck at Trying again. It's only like 5.5 bill if I fail. Only. No pressure. There we go. We got that buff. 2 minutes of just straight. I'm like, what is attacking me? But 2 minutes of just straight mastery. Mastery, item drop rate, and movement speed. Oh, not to mention, it also gives me energy. It recovers 10 energy every time you get the buff. Yeah, I don't even know what gear score I am. I don't care for it. Even the crickets in your guild aren't even making noise. Damn, your guild is that dead? That's so unfortunate. I've had to deal with that before. I finally gave up and left. I left and just stayed guildless for maybe like 2 years. 2 years until one of my guildies came in and was like, hey, you want to join my guild? And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Guru 2. There we go. I'm like one of the cool kids now. I have Guru 2 Gathering. Whoops, not that one. We're about to be a year old. Hey, at least you guys survived, right? The worst thing is always starting a guild and having the guild die as soon as you start it. I think it's time to jump ship, bro. Starting a guild is hard in game. Yeah, I know, it really is. So if you can go ahead and survive, like, come on. More power to you. But yeah, Hacken, I think it's time to leave. You gotta jump ship and find a guild that will go ahead and help you out, man. Alone with some control is different. Back when I played World of Warcraft, I was in a guild. I became a guild officer. And when everyone stopped playing the game and finally left, because I was the highest one on there, I went ahead and promoted myself to the guild leader after kicking him out of the spot. Took over the guild, and after kicking out everyone, I turned it into a storage. That's all that guild was just personal storage for me. Like, if I still had my World of Warcraft account right now, I was still in charge of that guild. I gotta get my motivation back because of not being able to do a lot of the things that, you know, normal players can do. Even if it was going to be in a slower, more harder manner to go ahead and do it, being locked away from almost 75% of the game is like really unmotivating. I will have to go ahead and check to see if like they kicked me out of the season yet, which I highly doubt. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be there until I graduate, which I can't graduate, obviously. Hell, I can't even go ahead and turn in a fairy. Yeah, your guild. Normally, your first like 2 or 3 guilds will make or break your experience with the game. I will say that. I'm not even getting paid because your contract expired. I told you. Jump ship, bro. Jump ship. If your guild officers are no activity has been going on for like 2 months, like you gotta go. You gotta jump ship and find something that'll be like in your best interest. Hell yeah, an A. Like, as much as I would love to start a guild or whatever, at least in Black Desert, like, I'm not doing it. Because when you first start a new account, you have to go ahead and start the seasoned character. Unless you start the seasoned character, then delete that character and then start with a normal character. When you have a brand new, never been used account, you have no choice. Or continue and try my luck like that, yeah. Because they don't give you an option as a new player. If you are a returning player, if you are a veteran player, if you've already had your account, you have that option to go ahead and just start your normal character. But for me, I don't have that option. So unfortunately, I am stuck and I got to get my motivation back. I got I think it was my dine I got for my costumes. I got all of the Calpheon Ball rewards and shit like that. It's just I gotta see the state of my content I can do, because even though that, yeah, they are making things easier for the newer players, they're making it easier for the newer players that have completed the Ballinos storyline. And if you haven't completed the Ballinos storyline, you're limited, highly limited. Oh, carrying too much weight. I'm spamming world chat, so just keep out for your name. The server or God. Oh, you do both. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I gotta definitely go in and see. I'm hoping that the tool change will be for the best. I'm just not sure. Like I said, it's a lot harder when you don't have all of the options available to you. But I do make sure to go ahead and get any of the major big bonuses that they give out. Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate it, Cap. So you one tap your free tet with a J hammer and an 80 stack and failed to try offhand with 180 stack you're intended to use on the tet. That's karma. That's karma. Why would you even bother trying to do that? That's Black Desert telling you fucked up, bro. You went in way too confident. Sit back down. Like with me. Like when I go in way too confident about getting my stupid mastery taps, Black Desert is always quick to tell me, like, I'm dumb. Like, stop, sit down, don't do it. What are you doing? Pop our energy again. You struggle with combat gear. All of your tap energy is with Manos. Mine isn't. Fuck me. But yeah, I do get luckier with my Manos taps than with my combat gear. My combat gear, I have failed almost every fucking tap that I've done except for my Artina and my Godry. Or both of them. Who needs crons, right? No one needs crons. Fuck crons. Why would you ever need crons? Like, so what that it costs like 1.8 bill to try tapping my Godry. You know, no one cares. It's alright. Who fucking needs crons anyway? They're useless. I've been on a fail train since you finished your Tet Menace accessory. I've been on a fail train since I tapped my one Menace accessory. I don't have enough of the concentrated yet to try another tap, but yeah, I've been failing miserably. Don't even feel bad. And every time I wake up, I'm like, you know what, today's gonna be the day that I'm gonna have better RNG. I'm gonna be able to go ahead and tap it up, and every time I'm not doing shit. It is brutal in the end. It is brutal. But you know what? It is worse. It is worse, alright? I've done 4. I've done 4 in a row. I'm not looking forward to it either, but just remember, if you thought the try to Tet was bad, remember, Tet to pen is a whole nother ball game. It's like throwing your balls into a pickle jar and sealing it up. I didn't say like chopping it off either. I'm just saying like sealing the jar up with your ball still attached. I spent 133 fucking bill. Oh god, that's gonna be me. That's gonna be me. I'm already at 4 bill, 5 bill, probably like 20 bill now. I don't know, my number keeps going up. Yeah, I don't even have an exact total of how much I've spent. I just know that it's more than 20 bill at this point. Or it might just be hitting 20 bill at this point. Time for some storage cleaning. Oh yeah, you got a... What, for a little brief day or a couple days? Take advantage of that. I tracked it because you were curious on how much it would take me. I have it all in my video, so it's not like I don't have it recorded. I just haven't really bothered to go ahead and track my like spending and all that dumb shit. I already know it's going to be like very, very, very atrocious on how much silver I went ahead and spent on trying to get my manos. I already know it. I'm waiting for it. Jump up there. Hey, some of it is useful. Some of it can be sold, you know, processed down, made into something else. It's all not for nothing. I mean, shit, my story items went ahead and sold for like, I think I made 60 mil on hoarding items. I'm currently on hunting bench because you ran out of shit to sell. Ah, gotcha, okay. I'm just hoping for another one of those ambers. We're gonna save up like 350k meat and blood and then go nuts with it. I'm hoping to get my stock up for when they unify everything. When they merge the life skills and all, I plan to go ahead and just bust out all of my alts and just eat away at the stock that I have. Make up a massive amount of dishes or boxes and shit like that. You're at 210k meat and 220k blood. I'm currently at... Let's find out. Let's find out real fast. I want to know where that player is and what you're doing over here. Meats go quick, yeah, they do. They really do, and yeah, 350k won't take long. Unfortunately, I'm only at 60 for my meat. Blood, however, blood... Let's see, 141. Yeah, 141 pig blood. You might as well. That's what I do when I'm over there in Shira or I'm over there in Garmos. I'm like, they're there. I might as well murder them, butcher them, and eat them. Well, luckily for you, moving, this is a perfect time to go ahead and bust out all of your gathering grind sessions. Yeah. Hell yeah, moving. I've been burning mine. I've been burning mine every time. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and save it up, but they come out with an event that's really good and I use it. I can't help it. We're about to hit an hour of gathering. We will find out how much we've made so far. These. Been using Twitch drops on energy potions. Hell yeah, you might as well. Capitalize, bro. Capitalize. If EVE Online taught me one thing, you have to capitalize, 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 and murder everyone in your path in order to capitalize, alright? For 10 seals, worth it. That's why I was enjoying going out gathering for the stupid Grandpa Kron packages shit. Yep, like I said, it's unfortunate that once you hit past your 2K, it doesn't matter. It's really unfortunate. I thought maybe I'd get more. Yeah, right? Like, don't let us go ahead and accrue more if you're only going to cap it at a certain point. Like, if you're going to cap it below what I can go ahead and hit, why let me hit that at that point? Like, why? What's the point? Yeah, once you grab all the big stuff, you might as well grab the pots. Let's go, Project. What's up? How you doing? Oops, wrong thing. No. They gave us an event. They gave us an event and yet another free rentable toolbox for 30 days. Like, no, they didn't give a shit. I don't count them unifying the party elixirs, anything of like life skiller shit. I don't count the guild galley as a life skiller like piece of content. And repeated, rehashed, not even a redressed up event. I don't want to hear it. At least we got the little buff that we can get. That one I will say that one I do like. Give me that shit more. Like, give me that like, okay, I have an idea. I have a great idea, okay? Now, hear me out. Say, you get... Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and... I'm gonna give you guys my little idea. It's gonna be a little hot take, but... For mastery, especially for gathering mastery. Take this whole gathering event that we have going on. And how you can proc that nice little buff that we get. Can you imagine if we have 2K mastery or higher, we have a chance of getting that buff to proc? You know, it'll incentivize people going ahead and getting your 2K and above. Like, it'll make me want to go out and gather once I have my 2K mastery. It'll make me want to go ahead and get my Manos gathering clothes and shit like that. Like, I think it would be nice to have a little buff like that to go ahead and pop up, and instead of just once you hit 2K, that's it. There's nothing. It's really unfortunate that they capped it well below what we can get, but I was just thinking about it. You know, it would be nice to have especially that gathering buff that we have for this event. It'd be nice to have that gathering buff, and it doesn't even have to last long either. Just have it, you know, last 10 minutes or, you know, 5 or 10 minutes. Boom, you're good. That's just something that I was cooking on in my head. You're still waiting for them to make a true battle pass or sub option. You'd buy a year ahead. Yeah, I went ahead and decided to, I guess, stock up all of my value packs so I would never have to worry about it ever again. Like you guys said, like, you'd rather go ahead and buy a year in advance. I went ahead and took care of that. I don't want to have to go ahead and deal with my stupid value pack and shit like that anymore. Yeah, we make a lot of money. You'd love to transfer. You know, if they had a character transfer, I don't know if that would go good or go bad. I know a lot of guilds like to go ahead and change channels and decimate PvP and shit like that. Yeah, I don't want to be left high and dry. Fury elixirs are 46k a pop right now. Fuck that. Let me see. Frenzy. Do I have Fury? I don't think I have Fury. Well, what do you know? I don't. I tried to find some. My guildie was requesting some, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I can manage it. I never found any. I didn't get lucky out of the 2 hours of lion hunting. Shadow lion hunting. Blah. Make Furies, do something with the lion's blood. That doesn't have a bottleneck. Okay. I stick with doing my slow and low liquid and the powder reagent. I had to think about what they were called. Considering bloods only sell for like 6k a pop, 40k a pop, elixir is pretty nice. Yeah, it definitely is. Unless you're on EU where the market is like completely fucking oversaturated and you really can't sell anything. Then it becomes a problem. Yeah, at least on NA. We have to take that into account. Like, NA and EU prices are drastically different. You had anybody show you the prices? Yeah, no, they're fucking bad. You think they're like, you think European players are joking about just how saturated their market is? Like, no. I had to look at it myself to get an idea and understanding of like why people were sitting there saying that. They weren't trolling. They weren't trying to make jokes or anything. Like, nah, they were being like legit dead honest. Like, for me, it seems like for NA, we have all of the mob grinders, you know, everyone that focuses on mob grinding. And then EU has all of the life skillers, the ones that enjoy baking their breads and milking their cow. That's just how it seems to me, like, just going by the marketplace. Oh no. Alright, we are now at 1 hour of our gathering. Ooh, we got that buff that procced. All right, let's double check our mastery real fast and see if there's an actual real change or if there really wasn't. Okay, so maybe I'm thinking the additional drop rate goes up with my buffs. Let's do a quick check real fast. Let me see if I have anything that'll go ahead and increase my mastery really quick. Let's pop our buffs. Oh yeah, I do. No, I don't. Shit. Shit. Okay, so maybe 75. Okay, so 91%. 91%. Yeah, I can't really tell. Not until it all goes away. So keep an eye on that. Just keep a good eye on the 91% down here. Okay, this is going to be our additional drop rate. I'm trying to check to see like what changes with the mastery. I mean, if they let me use your DLC you paid for on NA as well, it would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. A little OP, but that would be cool. How much are Master Special Lines on EU at the moment? Yeah, how much are they on EU at the moment? We're over here talking about how expensive they are and how lucrative it can be over here, but like, is it pretty bad over on EU? I'm curious. Oh, I need to check to see how much we've made and all of that good shit. Oh, and my storage is also... We'll hold off on doing that for 1 more minute so I can get my storage maids back. But once they come back, we're gonna go ahead and check to see how much I've made so far. This 4-time proc is 1.6 bill, and NA right now for the line heads, we've gotten 72. You've gotten 72 this last week. Hey, I got that buff again. And remember, that buff gives us 10 energy every time we collect it. And I am not sure if that buff will go ahead and proc with the minigame or the hedgehog or anything. I just know so far I've only gotten 1 at a time, just 1. Master stuff, giant line heads. There are none in the market. 6 mil at the moment. Man. Is no one like doing hunting, or is it all bought out? Or is it really, like, does it move quickly, I should say? Why did I jump off? Jump on it. Really, you're blinking, but why? The 15 mil is 6 mil. That's why it gets bought out so quick. Wow. Wow. Cheap as shit. So I don't really pay attention to shit like that. I should, but I don't do mob grinding, so when it comes to the trophy heads and all, I haven't really taken my time to look at them and study on what their effects really are. I just know there are none for life skilling, so I really didn't care. Okay, that's the human damage one. It's gonna be like 30 bill. No, I'm kidding. Damage one sells for 123 damage because we do a lot of fucking... Yeah, like I said, I have a feeling that NA does a lot of PvP so that our prices... Well, not PvP, but like just mob grinding, you know, your combat aspect of the game more, so people will go ahead and buy it out and put more value towards it, whereas on EU it's like... Yes. life's going. Casual, like not casual, but your non-hardcore mob grinding PvP, all for the mob grinding type of players. It's interesting. I do like the price changes. Okay, I need to do nothing. We need to check prices. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, anyway, like I was doing. For an hour of gathering out here in Pilgrims Haven, so far we have gotten 321 mil on the rough stone. Is it going to be a little cheaper, but I'm well aware of that. 2.1 mil for the iron ore. 12.7 mil for the copper. 35.1 mil for, yeah, for the zinc. Silver, 23.6 mil. 11.9 mil for the gold ore. And then platinum, our heavier hitter. 51.8 mil for our platinum ore. But we're not done. We got to keep pushing our numbers and continue gathering. I think that's all that I threw in here so far. Yeah, that's all I threw in here so far. But like I said, we're not done. We got to continue. But before we do, let me go ahead and use the bathroom and we will continue our gathering. So give me 1 second, everyone. All right, sorry about that, everyone. Okay, what's really annoying is my stream deck is no longer working with this, which is really bothersome. Let's see if it'll go ahead and... Yeah, no, nothing's working. All right, well, we'll get it working eventually. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Weird as fuck. Okay, well, it's easy to sell T1 mats and T2 mats take up hours to sell. Oh, you guys talking about elixirs? We didn't start seeing elixirs sitting on the market until more recently on NA. Until the alchemy change that came out, we really didn't see anything sitting there. And there, we're back at full energy. Let's continue our grind. I guess our mine. Took me 5 days to sell a Pen Katharka Crescent Pendulum. Katharkas aren't really selling like that, though. I understand why. Some things I know I'm gonna have a harder time going ahead and trying to get rid of than other things. That's why I've been having to decide, like, is it worth going ahead and having my raw material sitting there, waiting to go ahead and move, or do I want to be able to go ahead and craft it up into something else and be able to move it like that a lot easier? Like, examples like that, the Katharka right there, that's the reason why I don't like to sell just my raw materials. I'd rather go ahead and craft it up into something, even if it's going to take me a little bit longer. At least I know I can go ahead and move it quicker than, say, trying to move 100k copper ore. You know, just random shit like that. Especially on items that you know you can make a lot of money with. You get 100k copper ore in like 3 hours. What am I sitting at? Great question. What am I sitting at? 10k. No, 11 technically. 11. More gathering EXP. Ooh. Don't need it. Okay, I'm gonna look at butchering. 79% for additional drop rate for mastery at 2k. Now, if we put it up a little bit higher, let's find out. Let's find out. 79k, no, there is no difference. There is no real reason to use your mastery after a certain point. There, debunked. If it would sell. That's the only thing, if it would sell. But you can go ahead and melt it down, sell the copper ingots that you get on the side. You can sell that instantly. Fucking take the or make it into the crystal and sell that. You can take the melted copper and turn it into trade crates and make money like that, or, you know, possibly have an easier time selling that. You know, I'd rather go ahead and go that route than just sell the material there and be like, okay, well, there goes my 10 mil, opposed to probably like 20, 50 mil. I'm probably exaggerating. I don't think you can really turn the 10k copper ore into something like that, like right off the bat. But the point is, you're missing the point. I don't want to just have my raw shit sitting there when I know I can craft it up. It'll be a little bit more of a annoying process, and sometimes it'll be a little bit more costly than just listing the shit, but in the end, I'll be able to move it. Oh, on EU market? Yeah, it's gonna take a while. For NA, copper ingot. Yeah, copper ingots are kind of okay. They're going back up again. Oh yeah, you can. You really can. I usually do that. I normally do that. They'll be bought out. People will go ahead and buy it out, trying to get their little T10 taps and shit. Yep, same here. That's why my processing is at Guru 20. It'll go up a lot higher when they unify the whole life skill. When they share it, yeah, I'm gonna have all of my tunes doing everything. I'm not gonna be limited to whatever one is best off at whatever skill, blah blah blah. No, it's going to be like, who do I want to do what today? Like, who's in the best spot for this? Who has the energy for that? It'll be a lot easier. It'll definitely be a lot easier once they go ahead and do it. I'm really hyped for that change too. The implications on how much money we can make is astounding. Like, it's fucking unheard of. All right. Now, it's like I was saying yesterday. Once they go ahead and share the family life skills, no longer is it going to have to rely on the characters that have the higher gathering or the higher cooking or whatever. Now you can go ahead and set up your one alt over there in Pilgrims Haven, set up another one over in Margoria, and all you'll have to do is just switch off whenever you want to go fishing or switch off whenever you want to go mining. And yeah, like you said, moving the family-wide Liana's tool bag change that they're making too is also going to help with the whole being able to go and life skill in other areas without having to worry about, do I have the tool? Do I have the level? Are they going to be murdered? Or whatever issues that we're currently experiencing right now with the alts. Like, I would love to do my cooking right now, but it would take me a little bit longer to head out to where my cook is. You know, where my utensils, where my manor is, all of it. But if I switch off onto my alt, I already have my one character standing there waiting, but her experience is not as high as my main cook's experiences, you know? So I'm limiting myself on doing any of the cooking with her, trying to level her up to be able to do the same thing as my main, whereas when they do the change, it'll just go ahead and level up all of the cooking, just everyone's cooking at once, and I don't have to worry about main, alt, which alt is it, do I have everything I need for this alt, because it'll all be just set up, ready, and waiting. You kept most life skills on one tune. This will be a huge, yeah, it'll definitely be a huge quality of life update for those who decided to have one main life skilling tune and then other alts and things like that. Definitely it'll come in handy. Like for me, like I said, I have an alt that I'm going to set up in the Ghost Whale area so that once I get bored of doing whatever I'm doing, or I want to go AFK, I can do my fishing out in Margoria and then switch off. I don't have to worry about any of that. If I need to go ahead and sell, I can go ahead and teleport all the way to Valencia. Once that change comes in, sell my fish, teleport all the way back, and then you know, I can just shorten the process if I wanted to do that. But also with the new coming changes, I'm pretty sure if you put the fish in your fish tank, I haven't read the patch notes, so please do not like take this as like 100% accurate, but I'm pretty sure, or might be like 50% sure that with the new trading changes that are being updated, I guess, the restrictions that are being removed, we might be able to put the fish into the fish tank and have our maid put it into the storage. I'm not sure, but if that's the case, I might be able to go ahead and just switch off to another tune, take the fish tank out of the alt bag and trade it into Valencia that way, and then just switch off again and continue my fishing like that. I'm not sure. I have to take a look at the patch notes and what everyone has like been saying, but with those changes, it'll definitely help out with every single type of life skilling. Like, I'll be able to go ahead and start a level 1 trainer or tamer and have her as my trainer. You know, she already has all of her little buffs and everything that she would get for, you know, her passive, and I wouldn't have to worry about much of anything. I just have to start her and give her a horse. You know, she'll already have my main life skill and everything. Black Desert Online getting platinum. Yeah, nah, we're just hitting gold. Okay, we're just hitting gold. We haven't hit the platinum level yet. Not until they start implementing changes and we start seeing everything in action, because I can go ahead and say, like, this whole family life sharing gathering shit is gonna be like great, and it turns out to break everything. Prices could plummet. There'd be like way too much supply. It could start looking like the EU marketplace. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait and see like how it's gonna play out and how we're going to react to it, because once you throw in a human factor into everything, like, your plans go out the window. Like, in theory, it'll go ahead and be like a great fucking thing coming, but in all actuality, it'll go ahead and kill everything. I don't see it making anyone life skill more on NA either. After thinking about it, people already don't like doing the life skilling as it is, and with Master being as broken as it is, this event right here clearly shows just how broken your mastery system is, and people are not wanting to go out and gather with it. Yeah, Wulu, welcome. I've just been talking about the changes that are coming and what I think will happen with the Black Desert community and the economy and all that with us life skillers and shit. I don't really care about mob grinders. I'm not really focused on that. I'm mainly focused on like how do us tree huggers fare in all of this and how we're gonna take to it. Yeah, the gathering event is pretty lackluster, with the mastery being really bad. Let's be real. We have no idea when these changes are coming. We have no idea when the changes are coming. They've only mentioned that they in 2024, and they've been drip feeding us a little information on the global labs. Once they give us more information, I can go ahead and do anything, but yeah, I can't really say much. And as for the whole drop rate with the 2K mastery before the event, yeah, if you already have the 2K mastery before this event really, like I said, shows you just how broken the mastery is. It doesn't really incentivize you to want to go out and gather more, because you're already doing that. You're already doing the same thing that buff is giving you, so at that point, it's not really getting you more. It's not doing anything else. It's just the plus 10 energy recovery is great, that's fine. But the mastery, there's no point in even giving the mastery at that point. Like, you're at 2K and above does not matter. That's why I'm curious to see, like, if they're going to touch the life skill mastery system, or if they're only going to just touch life skills, the level, not the actual mastery, because they did mention that we're going to get more brackets past Guru, or more levels past Guru. That could be like Guru 100. That could be a whole new bracket. so I don't really know, but I'm curious on what they're gonna do with mastery, or if they're just gonna leave it alone, if they're just gonna maybe revise it a little bit, or are they thinking about revamping it? A revamp would be more welcoming, because like there's so many other possibilities and ideas and options that we can do with our mastery, opposed to increasing the item drop rate. That doesn't really increase the item drop rate that much after you get to a certain point, and then it just stops. It just, you're capped. Like right now I am capped at, here's my gear, here's my mastery, you know, so you guys can go ahead and see. Go ahead and put it right here, there. You know, so you guys can see, you know, this is my mastery, this is everything that I have on. Go ahead and pop my Stella so that, you know, I'm at my max, and that's it. Anything past that does not count, it does not matter. It's unfortunate. It literally means nothing. Yeah, and grinding is 10 times better. 10, like, I would say 20 times better. Grinding will always be like that. That's why I'm curious and I'm excited to see all the changes coming in 2024 for life skilling in general. How long are they going to take in this year to go ahead and bring out those updates? Like, that's another question I have, a pondering thought in my head. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that they'll go ahead and start stepping in the right direction for their life skilling. I mean, that's a lot to be... That's a lot to hope for. I will say that it's definitely a lot to hope for, but I'm positive it might get back into a good feeling when you're out there and gathering, and you're not feeling so dirty and used when you've been doing like 3 hours of gathering. Come to find out you've only made like 300 mil, whereas you could have took your 30 minutes of mob grinding and made your 1 bill and you're making bank. I know I'm exaggerating, please guys, don't come at me in the comments or anything about how like you can't make that much, or I'm exaggerating, okay? I'm exaggerating. It's all for a joke, it's all for a bit. Oh yeah, they mentioned all of these changes during the Calpheon ball, so whether or not these updates are going to be coming out next month, this month, the next like 5 months, or hell, they could even wait until next Christmas to go ahead and implement these changes, but just know they're coming. And yeah, they've been slowly updating everything in the global lab, so if you guys are curious and want to go ahead and see like any of these changes and start to form your own speculative thoughts and shit like that, you can go ahead and check them out on the global lab. You can check out the Calpheon patch notes and everything. I definitely highly suggest taking a look at them and seeing like, you know, all the changes and thoughts that they have. Like, they could always backtrack, they could always go ahead and change their mind, so take it with a grain of salt. Just know that these are the ideas that they are coming up with. Let me know if you guys are like excited for it. Like, how do you guys feel? Like, do you guys feel like the economy is going to change? Do you feel like more life skillers are going to want to go ahead and life skill, or are we going to lose more of our population to mob grinding? I'm kind of curious on what you guys think about it. Yeah, the Calpheon ball was fucking amazing for life skillers. All right, we got another golden insect amber. But yeah, the Calpheon ball was gold for life skillers. I was upset on some parts. I was mad, salty. I wish they would have went ahead and did other things, but for the most part, up and up. Just straight up and up. These changes definitely should have came sooner. And yeah, if a lot of people get into life skilling because of all the changes, the prices will dramatically drop with the over saturation on the market. But I don't really feel like that's going to be the case. Let's be real. People hate life skilling as it is. Us life skillers hate life skilling as it is, so I don't really feel like people are going to rush to it like it's a fucking California gold rush. Especially not on NA. EU, yeah, I think EU is gonna go ahead and eat this shit up, but I'm really feeling like NA is gonna be a little butthurt and sore that it's not all about mob grinding or PvP. Yeah, I do enjoy life skilling. It's nice, it's casual, it's another way to play the game. I don't always have to worry about Hey, we got that 10 buffs. They do proc. Holy shit, they do. That's 100 energy right there. Huh. Good to know. Hell yeah. I'm glad I got that recorded too. Oh, shitting on a dick and calling it Sally. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the excitement I want with life skilling again. That's what I want to feel. That's what I'm hoping when they decide to touch mastery, for example. If they ever decide to touch it, I hope they give me that feeling again. 25 bill per tech Manos accessories, but those billions feel like a waste if you can just grind your gear. Yeah. I know, it seems like a waste, especially when you've gone through 133 bill for all of your tech accessories, and you can easily do that in your mob grinding. That's why I said, like, mob grinding will always be king. You'll always have people that will flock towards your mob grinding more so than life skilling, because in Black Desert, life skilling is underwhelming. It doesn't make you as much money as every other activity in the game. Even opening up your damn stupid little mysterious accessories will go ahead and make you more money than actually doing a life skill rotation. Which is kind of bullshit, because it shouldn't be the case, but you know, other things will make you more than life skilling, and it shouldn't be the case. And I'm really excited to see like these changes come into fruition and everything starts to change. Hopefully everything will start to change. I've given my life to hunting. I want to do something else now, man. I've already committed. Yeah, is there any other changes that you guys are excited for, or you're waiting on? Or are there any features that they mentioned that you guys just absolutely hate? I'm curious. Another golden amber. You just want to make money doing it. It's hard to do something else. It's not hard for me. It's just not entertaining. I enjoy doing my life skilling. I want my life skilling to be entertaining again. Make life skilling fun again. Like, stop. Pearl Abyss, hear me out. Hear me out, Pearl Abyss. This is for you. You personally. I don't know if you guys are paying attention, listening, or even fucking care about us life skillers and all, but hear me out on this one, alright? If we ask for a change, or we ask for something like, say, example, we ask for a new fishing chair or a Manus fishing chair or anything to help us with our AFK fishing or something like that, please do not give us X amount of boats for like sea monster hunting, PvP, guild PvP activity type shit. Please do not give us a fucking chair to sit on to watch nothing in a video game. Like, nothing's coming. You've not come out with any of the updates that you've mentioned, like any of the big life skilling updates, and you gave us a chair. That was the big fucking thing. You gave us a fucking chair. We've been asking for a Manos chair, and we got a chair. We got a sturdy, I'ma sit down on a fucking chair. Oh, and it doesn't... Hold on, I have to actually activate it to have it work. We wanted a fishing chair. This is what we got. Like, Pearl Abyss. Can't you just listen once? That is not a fishing chair. I know I'm salty. I'm extremely salty. It's just funny that every time you go into the EU forums and the feedback page, everyone's asking about fishing, asking about this boat, asking about, you know, just life skilling shit, and the most that we've gotten is mob grinding, guild PvP type shit. Yeah, EU and NA are extremely vastly different in terms of the market. Like, it just seems like the players are in a different state of mindset. Like between the two regions, like it definitely feels like NA are more focused on mob grinding than EU, and EU is more focused on life skilling. Yeah, 2 bill an hour for hunting at 2k on NA, whereas it's probably like 700 mil on EU. Yeah, it's definitely like playing another game. If you're a life skiller, you could have fun because they're, you know, everyone life skills over there, but trying to sell your shit, you're not gonna have fun with. You know, if you're a mob grinder and you are trying to make your bank, trying to sell the mob grinding items, you might have a better luck over there. But it doesn't seem like a lot of people mob grind, so it's a hit or miss. You got 8 line heads in the last hour. Congrats, congrats. I need to pop another energy potion. They sell for 400 mil a pop at Master Special. In NA. In NA. So 3.2 bill. That's not bad at all. On EU, it'd be like 800 mil. Yeah, 700 to 800, I would think. That's why I haven't gone to EU. Like, as much as I would like to start in a new, like, little player environment and all that dumb shit, I know that I'm limiting myself. I'm giving myself if I want to really enjoy any marketplace selling and shit like that. And I do. I only life skill to sell my materials and sell my crafted shit like that. So I would be not having a lot of fun over there as much as I would be having fun over there. It's a trade-off I'm not willing to go ahead and do. Whereas when you're on NA and you're a mob grinder, you're looking at life skillers like, oh, what are you doing? Because they've been making money for a lot longer. Only where you go ahead and grind, and it all depends on your RNG. If you don't get any of those heads, it's like lower. But EU forces you to mob grind because there's so many fucking life skillers. Like I said, like I would enjoy being out there, but at the same time, I wouldn't enjoy being out there because there's so fucking many. Yeah, you live at Narcion. I only grind for the things I need to. I don't grind for money. Okay, so EU also has their max price, 400. Can we get a screenshot of EU? I'm pretty sure you can go on Videolytics and... Hold on. Videolytics, let's change our region. All right, Central Market. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum bum. Let's look up the line head. $373 mil. Most do sniper hunting? I would imagine so, because sniper hunting was broken there for a while. To level hunting? Yeah. Grass rhino all the way. Any day. Every day. Only grass rhino to level. It'll take you a day to go ahead and hit guru hunting with grass rhinos if you have all of your experience and shit on. If you're popping your buffs and maintaining them, keeping up on them, quick, easy, one day, and you're good. It is. It's really nice. You can get the black gems, the black gem fragments. A lot of goodies over there. Oh no. Where's my tent? Doesn't matter. There we go. And then by Shadowline, you can stop going to fucking Valencia Desert. Yeah, exactly. I stayed out in Arceon for a while there. That's why I told you guys, I committed my time. I've done my little hunting session. I got burned out on hunting. I stopped at Guru 27. After I hit Guru 5 with Matchlock, I switched off to the sniper hunting, and that's all I did. Oh, Wooloo, if you need an example for the crystal setup, here, I have one for sniper, or matchlock hunting if you want. Something to go ahead and work around, base your, get an idea off of, or anything like that. Yeah, these are the crystals that I'm currently using. I wish I could make the window bigger. Like just a tad bit bigger. Yeah. Yeah, that's no problem. And then here you go. We gotta hold on, let me fix this real fast. Okay. And then we have my sniper hunting. Oh wait, no, not that one. We need normal Macalod. My bad, my bad. There you go. Now it's correct. Yeah, it should be down in my description. Or over on YouTube. Anywhere on YouTube. Any of my videos on YouTube, to be honest with you. Yeah, fuck that. Too short. Yeah, the attack speed definitely makes a difference, even with the sniper hunting. Oh yeah, no, you're fine. I wear glasses, man. I'm blind too. That fairy's breath. I'm packing a shit ton of that. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more things moved off. We have 22 more minutes until we find out how much we made in 2 hours. I really just want to get up there. Thank you. Use for gallantry crystals, 3 corrupted, and the rest mastery. Luckily, my master is pretty high up there, so I don't really worry about it. God damn it. Leaves me with 80 mastery, 4% attack speed, and 22 crit. Come on. What happens when you get 10 at a time? That's 52 lustrous gems. Man, okay, that was a good connection. Ugh, don't tell me I did. So far, no. Okay. I mean, technically, yes, but technically, no. You just drop Gathering, Snake, and Scorps, and go to your beloved rhinos. I wish we had hunting for the scorpions and the rhinos. Or the scorpion and the snakes. Can you imagine going out to the desert to hunt fucking giant snake? A giant fucking scorpion or some dumb shit like that? Oh, I'd love it. Make you have to ride on the back of a fucking horse or something to hunt a giant serpent. It would be cool, right? Oh, Land of the Morning Light 2. That is a great idea. That's a really great idea. So how do you guys feel about that? Like, having more life skilling over there on the Land of the Morning Light. Do you guys feel like part 2 should be mob grinding, or do you guys feel like it should just go ahead and give us the other parts of our life skill that we can't do on the other half? Like, we can't do our actual mining, we can't do real herb gathering. Alchemy is extremely limited over there because of the lack of, I want to say, it might be the birch sap or maple sap, I think it is. It's one of the saps that are over there that you kind of need for a lot of your alchemy recipes, but now they got the rest of southern Medea and everything to the rest of south of Medea to go ahead and worry about mob grinding. So you guys feel like it should just be focusing on life skilling again? You'd be down with more boss rushes? Well, yeah, the second half of Land of the Morning Light is introducing the guild boss rushes now. But I'm wondering if, like, the region is gonna have mobs, or if it's gonna have, like, normal animals to murder. Idea: matchlock zones, change the locations each week with a different game to hunt. And have it, Land of the Morning Light type of rotation of the mobs. Like, I don't want my mainland animals and materials that I can get out there to be rotated in, you know. I want to have it something different so that it's a cool little, I guess, different animal every week. I like that idea. I do like that idea. Like, this week is, say, I don't know, crane hunting. Then next week is going to be jaguar hunting, you know, just something different, something that's always rotating and it's not the same animal that we can find on the mainland. I like that idea. Yeah, don't touch my shadow lines. Well, yeah, I don't want my week of going out to Land of the Morning Light to be the same shit as the mainland. I don't want that. I want it to be a different experience when I'm out there. Like, when I go now, it's different than doing my matchlock hunting with my sniper hunting, because they're different. There's the bears, the boar, the fucking tigers. You know, you can even do the stupid birds that are always bugged, but I want something different. I don't always want it to be the same mainland type of shit. And I like it. So I'm hoping they reflect that, if they were to go ahead and do an idea like that. Anyone else? Like, I'm curious. I'm all ears. I want to know what you guys are thinking. And I'm not really for the story. I already know it's going to be spamming R simulator. I'm already well aware of that. I'm just curious, like, what type of life skills are going to be done over there, if they're going to do it, and or is it going to be worth doing it? You want them to bring back active trading and make it actually good? I wish they bring back active trading and make it good too. I wish they would go ahead and introduce something like the Imperial trading over there to the Land of the Morning Light. That'd be nice. Like, we can go ahead and take the trade goods from the Land of the Morning Light and have it be turned in for a lot more or something, bartering, but like on land. I think they could possibly do it. I mean, they are the ones that made their game. If they can't do it, they're lying to us. Like, clearly, I mean, look at your work on Crimson Desert or whatever the fuck you want to call it. If you can do that shit, you can go ahead and fix your game. Yeah, bartering on land, that would be interesting. Definitely would be interesting. Probably have like the special barters happen over there in Land of the Morning Light, and have them extremely high, like something good or anything. something to make me want to go out and do active trading. But I think the amount of trade goods that you have to do to proc it should be a little bit lower than what the special barters are at now. Like, it takes a little bit too long, and I really don't feel like it's really worth, you know, trying to do it just for the special barters and shit like that. So for trading it, I don't think it would be the same, or I think it would be the same thing. And that's just for me though. Be cool to make people explore the lands again, and they would have flash traders that pop up across the land, or have them on a route, like a trade route or something like that. Like, have them, like, you know how the bandits would always go and travel around. They travel a route, despawn, spawn again in another area. They could have that, like a seasonal time trading route or anything. Like, maybe the trade caravan just hit this town, so you know, they're there for like 10-20 minutes. You know, maybe this guy or this trade caravan wants to go trade in Land of the Morning Light and wants you to bring their trade goods over there, and they'll pay you handsomely for it. You know, just random shit, just anything like that. Anything. Give me like the Arcade feel to it. That'd be great. I'd like that. Drop more things off. We are finally out of energy potions after almost 2 hours. Something with a nuance with the rewards effect. And just make me feel like I want to go out and spend some time doing it than doing a circle of mob grinding. That's all I'm asking for. That's all you really need to go ahead and do. I should not feel like if I run around in a circle mindlessly for a couple hours, I'll have better luck at, you know, making money or doing this or doing that than going out and actually doing this or doing that. In my personal opinion, that's how I feel. I'd like to see them add more resource tracking into the game map. I don't know if they'd ever really consider doing that. I mean, we have all the resources. Like, there are plenty of websites that have gone ahead and done the same shit. It's just, I don't think that's really an issue. Like, in the grand scheme of things, okay? In the grand scheme of things, I don't really feel like a map would be, I mean, yeah, it would be nice, but with their bigger problems right now, I really feel like they should focus on their bigger problems than small little nuances that could help the new player base. Like, let's focus on the things that are kicking out the old player base before we worry about, you know, catering to the newer ones. Or let us track it on the in the knowledge, just like with the normal monsters, and have it pop up on our map. Like, if we get into a general area, if our mastery is up high enough, you know, it'll go ahead and proc it on our map. Yeah, but as an old veteran player, I'd rather not look up a map. I'd rather not go out and do the gathering, because I know mob grinding will go ahead and overshadow it anyway. So at that point, I might as well go mob grind and buy all of my materials and call it a day, not have to look up a map. See what I mean? I'd rather have them deal with the overarching issue than just a little dab of salt at the top. Let's be real. You know, I would rather them cater to not losing people that have been here for a while than those who are just coming in for a month or two and leaving. You know, oh, new game came out, gotta go. Or would you rather have, you know, your loyal player base leaving because you're just not listening? So yeah, as much as I would like to have a map change, like, I'd rather have them focus on changing the actual problem, solving them, doing something, listening to us, preferably listening to us. And besides, everything that I need to look up is over here. You know, so at this point, like, that's already covered. Well then, that just happened. Nice 100 mil. They come in, get a free dream horse, and then they leave. Yeah, no. I'd rather keep those who are going to enjoy said using the dream horse because they've been here for so long that they understand what the dream horses are and what they can do and blah blah blah. I'd rather have those who are catered to and want to stay than the newer players that are only going to stay in here for a short selected amount of time and then they're gone. We've gotten lucky today. Hell yeah. This is the type of luck I like to see. Getting 10 of our event items in one go. It's always the same. They lower the skill ceiling for newer players and they force the older players to want to leave because, you know, no one's being listened to. Yeah, basically. Oh. He needs to put playtime rewards, like people who have to play for a month or so to get a goddamn horse or something like that. They do. They do have rewards like that. Oh wait, no, it's for those who don't play for a month. They come back and they're rewarded. Never mind, sorry, monkey. I was gonna argue with you on that one, but no, they do. And technically, monkey, like, if you really wanna count some shit like that, technically, that's our playtime. That's our playtime rewards. That's what we get for playing the game. As a veteran player, that's a slap to the fucking dick. That's a flick to the ball sack. Let's be real. Yeah. Yeah, they do. And it's usually garnered towards the newer accounts, the newer, fresher players, the ones that haven't really gotten into the main general population. And I know this because, like, there's video guides made for capitalizing on it, using it to your full effect and all this dumb shit. It's like a growing standard that you go about doing any of these free little ways, you know. Oh, I need to do some pretty good enhancing. Let me go ahead and not play for like 2 or 3 months, get the rewards and go ahead, you know. Like, it's normal. Like, yeah, we get rewarded and shit like that for doing nothing. And then we wonder why, like, we get them. We wonder why they continuously do them. Like, people praise them. People are like, yeah, Pearl Abyss, you're doing so great. Give us more free items because we can't work for what we want. In a game that's made to make you work for everything that you want and everything that you don't want. It's a work to log in. It's like work to log in. It's like work to fucking log out. It's a goddamn chore. Instead of going to get your free dream horse after level 61, how about you get a free dream horse count wide after playing 1,000? Yeah, right? Make it a dream. Too heavy. Fucking too heavy. No maids. Oh. Not cool, bro. Not cool. All of them. Nope. Okay, is that all of them now? Yeah, I think that's all. I had to double check. The way to keep people playing is have them thrive for a goal. Yeah, no. You have to strive for a goal, like you said, Project. That's why I don't really care for the Dream Horses anymore. I don't care for my T10s. I know, like, they gave out 2 Dream Horses already. There. Now a free player, or a new player, can go ahead and get their T10s, and T10s are no longer really that important anymore. Like, they're no longer that sought after. Everyone has one. It's like how the cell phone used to be, like, the most sought after thing, and now everyone, including your homeless neighbor Steve on the corner selling his asshole for money, is like chatting you up on his text messenger from his cell phone, and he has like an Apple fucking iPhone 13. So, like, nah, it lost its appeal to me. Everyone and their mom has it. I don't care. Just like with the Filmoros, like, yeah, you guys all like made jokes and shit about how I went ahead and tapped up my tries to use them instead of using the Filmoros and shit like that, but sorry, it doesn't have the same effect. It doesn't have the same appeal. I don't feel like I've it's not, how do I put it? It's like so common, it's like considered trash to me now. It's a common thing. It's like green grade. Like, I don't care. Not many people can go ahead and tap up their Manos accessories, so if you have those mean more than your Filmoros. Your Filmoros are free giving out items because you guys could not tap your shit. Because you guys could not afford your shit. That's how I feel. You know, that's why I would go ahead and rather tap up my accessories than use the free ones that they give out. And, like, I get it. Not everyone is lucky. Not everyone will be able to go ahead and buy their shit. Yeah, mine, they just sit in the bank. Unless I fuck up my accessories and have to use them as a replacement. Like, I am not setting out to go ahead and make them a permanent spot on my character. Mr. Tet Tapper, how likely are you? Do you want your honest answer? Do you want a completely honest answer, like no cap, full stop, no type of bullshit with it? Yeah, 1 out of 38. There you go. I was gonna say 1 out of 18. Yeah, I was gonna say 1 out of 18, but that works. How much are we at now? After 2 hours. Okay, we're finally at 500 mil on our rough stone. 67. No, we'll go with 68.1 mil for our zinc. Copper is at 24.5 mil. Iron is going to be lower at 3.5 mil. I think that's all that I have on me for right now. Sounds like something that would make you quit the game. Oh, it does. It really does. Like, I literally stopped playing for like whatever day I'm doing it, and I have to play something else. I can't stand it, and I know I'm gonna do it again. Watch. Let's go ahead and yellow it. I have a ring I can use as a replacement. Let's go for a Tet Tap, and I'll show you just like why you should buy it. Spare yourself. Don't be like me. Should be enough. Or do I need 17? I think I might need 17. Ooh, I think I got it. Here we go. Whoops. Okay, so it's 16 for Tet. What's that area called where you're mining right now? This is Pilgrims Haven. Out here in Valencia, in the desert. You need so many concentrated black gems to get Tet, and even more. Yeah, I know, you really need a lot. I've gone through 200 so far just for tries. Just for 2 tries. Okay. This is how bad it is to go ahead and tap up your Tet, okay? It's not going to be a one and done type of thing. You will probably fail more of your times than not, but if you're willing to take a chance, it is 15%, and like they said, no cronstones, no fail stacks, no type of... Yeah, this is a demonstration for you, Wooloo. I'm going to demonstrate just how hard it is to go ahead and tap up a Tet, okay? You can't do any type of increasing, nothing. You are fucked. You are fucked no matter what you do. Here's what you do, okay? Yeah, imagine if I tap it. And that's how you go ahead and tap up your Tet to nothing. Whoops. Yep, that's how you tap it up and fail. But... Good night. And I'm done. Good night. I quit. And you get the cash, you need to buy the Tet, and then try to upgrade the try and see if you can get it. I know, ooh, it does hurt. It really does hurt, but every once in a while you might get it right. Honestly, if you had to do it again, you'd rather buy it. As much as I would love to, I don't know, I still want to go ahead and try my luck at tapping. I really do. I guess I should probably buy my Tet finally. When you enhance, you fall asleep almost immediately. If I could buy the stones, I would go ahead and try my other ring. Yeah, there's not enough to actually do any tapping, so I'm not going to be able to do it. But I should buy my Tet finally and stop procrastinating with it. I'm always talking about how, you know, I have the money for it and all. I mean, I'm not rich. I just have a pretty decent amount of money, that's all. That's why I don't mind doing my taps and trying to see if I can go ahead and do it. You know, I've been keeping at 40 bill the whole time. That's why I don't want to go ahead and just buy it out. Like, I want to stick around where I'm comfortable at. Like, if I do any fuck-ups, I can go ahead and buy the replacement on hand. I can do all of that. If you had a blueprint... If you use a blueprint for a ship, is it bound to you? No, it is not bound to you. If you look on the blueprint, it'll tell you how many runs that blueprint has. Depending on how many runs, depends on how many times you can actually use it. Most times you will be given, like, ones that have limited time runs, but every so often, or if you buy them, you can get your unlimited run blueprints. They do their exploration, they do market buying contracts. Contracts are another good way to get your blueprints. People go ahead and, you know, if you happen to take a risk on maybe a contract, you know, like a little mystery contract, you could possibly come out with a lot of blueprints, and a lot of them can make a lot of money. Yeah, there are several different ways. You can find some from ratting. Play in the market. Yep, play in the market. You can definitely put in buy orders and shit like that. Oh, another thing. Big part of the game is every so often, like I want to say 2 or 3 days ago, every so often when players stop playing the game and they abandon it, their structures will go into abandonment. And if a player can go ahead and play their cards right and get enough intel, they can go ahead and tell you guys, like, okay, this station over here was used mainly for blueprint researching, meaning there is like usually 150 bill or higher worth of loot in that station that all you have to do is come by, pop it, and if you help with popping the station, you can go ahead and help loot whatever's inside and make a shit ton of money. So that's another way. I only bring that up because I was on Reddit yesterday and I happened to see someone mentioning that they had intel that this whole entire corporation is no longer like playing and it's going into abandonment, and how much of things are in there. But at the same time, it could also be a trap. You know, it could also be like a whole like empty system and there's nothing out there, and you paid like 200 mil for the intel and it's nothing. You know, you paid a bill for the intel and you're broke now. You know, shit like that. No, not a state sale, basically. No, we're talking blowing their fucking house up because they're not there. We're talking taking a stick of dynamite to their garage because they have not used their garage in like 8 months, and you want their car that's inside. And maybe you might get the tire, maybe you might get the door, maybe you just possibly might get something else in there that is more valuable, but you're gonna blow that shit up just for the chance of getting that loot. And if, you know, your neighbor Herman told you is correct, there's like 40 mil in that garage, and all you have to do is just blow it up, and you might have a chance of getting like 1 mil of it, 2 mil of it, 3.5 mil of it worth of blueprints. You know, worth of loot. So that's another way to go ahead and get the blueprints that you want, especially the unlimited runs ones. I like how the desert debuff is critically hitting me. I didn't know that was a thing. Like, normally hitting me, yeah, I know that's a thing, but... critical? A critical hit? Really? I'm at 100 energy left, finally. Oh yeah. It took me a while. It took me a grand total of 2 hours and 14 minutes to blow through all of my energy. There's an event going on right now to have the mini games increase, but yeah, the higher your mastery, or I want to say the higher your mastery, the higher chances you get of the minigame proccing. Too much weight. I got 10. 10 should do, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Project I don't think he's asking about how you get the minigame. I think Wooloo's asking about how I get so many. Or you were asking about it. Not really. I don't need it. Oh, okay. You didn't know about the quest. Yeah, over there in Land of the Morning Light. I do have a guide on it on my channel if you need a quick little hurry up and need to know where to go. Yeah, I don't really have a need for it. All of my storage maids are sending off the stone and shit, so my weight is relatively low. Opposed to like having all of these, but yeah. I'm not really worried about it. By the time my weight goes ahead and hits its limit again, it should be another 30 minutes, so my maid should go ahead and respawn. Their timer should renew, and I'll be able to go ahead and do it again. How much silver per hour and how much mastery? Well, when I'm fully buffed up, which my buffs are all gone, let me show you. Did I pop everything? Do I want to pop that one? Nah, I don't want to pop that one. Not worth it. Yeah, not really that much, but still pretty up there. And then how much money I'm making per hour after 2 hours of being out here. 2 hours. Let's check our rough stone. 500 mil. So 250 an hour. 52 platinum, almost 100. Better turning them into the metal solvent. Let's check BDolytics, see if that has remained the same or if like anything has changed. I always like to keep an eye on it. I always like to keep an eye on it just in case. What's that for? All right, metal solvent. Oh, okay, yeah. It's a quick little thing that you can go ahead and look up. For rough stone, yeah, definitely worth turning that into. If you have the savage. If you don't have the trace of savagery, then you're better off selling it. And that's the only thing that you need. You can make some pretty good solid money gathering depending on what you're gathering and how you use it. It all depends on how you use the materials that you're gathering for, because like was already mentioned, you can go ahead and make your metal solvent if you have your savagery. If not, then you're not doing anything with it and you have to sell it. Yeah, you gotta buy everything. Just focus on buying all your materials. Shouldn't have to. Really should not have to. I'm hoping that they try to alleviate some of the alchemy bottlenecks. Still, and I'm thinking the whole merging the traces will go ahead and do that. I think it'll be a lot easier to have one general trace, so I can go ahead and gather, I can hunt, I can blah blah blah, and still get the traces. Well, not hunt, but like butcher and still get the traces and shit. And have it all matter for like the one, not just like, okay, well, I have 30k of this trace, but this trace can't be really used, so it's just gonna sit there and not do anything. I think I have a stack of trace that I don't use because it's like that. Whoops. I think I do. I mean, my trace of memories like that, my despair, just especially despair. I don't really use it like that. But I need to get more of my savagery before I do anything. Yeah, I really shouldn't have to have a pre-order up at all times every given second of the day just to be able to do alchemy or a metal solvent or shit like that. Like them changing the bottlenecks, it was great. I just want them to do more. I want to see more bottleneck alleviation. That's all. Does it pay out for if we go past? I think the higher levels that you go, you would have sent bad links in chat. Thanks, Roger. I appreciate it. But no, or I think they do monkey, but you have to get up past like level 21 or 25 or something like that. The higher level you get, the higher money that they pay out, and you could make like, I think it's like 2 bill. Memories should be used for elixir assassination. They're selling well on EU. Let's find out what they're selling over here. Green grid's not selling too good. What about blue? And then blue is like, it's okay. It's all right. Still better than, probably better than. No, I don't really know. That's pretty low. You're at 34 right now, and still at 99 payout. Then no, it's probably capped. The discovery is relatively a new thing when COVID first came out, so I'm still learning about it, and they went ahead and changed it from when I first started. No longer can I get the Astero blueprint. Yes, you can, but it's still not as good as like buying your trace of savagery. Gathering for your trace of savagery feels like mob grinding for it. You know how, yeah, you get it, but not as much as say like doing a trace event or buying it or blah blah blah, like, but you still get it. That's how I feel with gathering. Like, I get it, just not in a good capacity. Yeah, and they drop at the Blood Wolves and over there in over here. Yeah, I did a video on that. I did a video on that before going out to Blood Wolves, and people were like, why are you even bothering to do that? Just buy it. I'm like, because I don't want to pre-order and then wait. I needed it now. Like, if you need the shit now, like, what is your little measly pre-order gonna do? Like, help me out, guys. If you are trying to make your metal solvent right now, like right now, you don't want to wait, what is your pre-order gonna fucking do? And that's what I did with my fucking pure powder reagent and my pure the liquid reagent. Like, yeah, okay, so what? I have like 40k of each, but you know what? It does its job. It levels me up. I get a chance at the rare drops, And I don't have to worry about the extreme trace bottlenecks and shit like that. It's not the most ideal, but it works. And that's all that matters. I just need it to work. Oh, I'm out of energy? What? Already? Damn. All right, let's go find out how much we've made. Hey, after 600, almost 600 energy, I can't complain. Like, 2.5 hours. Unsolicited gathering. Way better than a camel. I have a lot of gathering in my future too. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on an alt when I log off, when I jump off stream, and I'm gonna gather on him, and then I'm gonna go jump onto another one and gather on her, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on I have 4 alts that I can go ahead and actually gather with. I was kind of hoping there'd be more of the concentrated black gems so that I can go ahead and sell them. Or not sell them, tap up my ring or earring, or at least attempt to. No one's wanting to sell any though. Unfortunately for me, my stock has dwindled. I have underwater gathering, another session of Pilgrims Haven to do, and I'm thinking maple sap. Yes, I want to say they do. You can go ahead and get your gold, platinum, silver, blah blah blah. I've already picked up the starter pack. I'm gonna pick up the silver and the bronze next. Yeah, at G1 you get the 4th shot, which is one of the things that you should definitely focus on getting. Just for that 4th shot. I got my guru hunting before I got my gear to actually do Narcion without having to worry. I just wanted that 4th shot. Yeah, 4 shots really does cut that down, especially if you have faster reload, the higher attack speed and shit like that.
The only thing I've ever done was guard the storage alongside my husband.
Oh, we're at capacity. We're at capacity. Okay, well that's not bad. I'll accept defeat. Let's sell all of our amber. Oh, they're really gonna make me sell them one by one. Sell my amber, sell that. There we go, and almost 200 mil on hand. You have destruction stone, stack with the life stone for more attack speed. When I do hunting, I don't bother with the Vidir. You know what? No. We're just gonna throw this all in Keplin. That was a good session, but I want to try my luck. I know it's going to fail and all, but I still want to try it. Before I get all too into it, let me double check to make sure I can buy them or if I'm going to have to make them. Concentrated. Where are you? Oh, you little bitches. Even better. Make sure your crystal pitch has corrupted crystals with OCT 22% crit. Yeah, hell yeah, those crystals do make a difference. That's why I went ahead and got them. The corrupted crystals, the mysterious darkness, bitter, like all of them. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna play around to see which one does more, like the back attack, the crit, blah blah blah. Okay. There. I'm like, where is my shit? What should be done can be done, but will you do it? And can you? I don't know, to be honest with you guys. We're gonna attempt it. That's... should be enough. Alright, let me double check. Oh, you're gonna take it off. Alright, little buddy. Goodbye. Goodbye, my earring. You have served me well. Make me proud and live on to see a better day. A brighter day. Or just burn. Goodbye. Can we get a sad song playing? Like, can we get a nice little sad song queued up?
Keep it here without worry.
Oh, what you mean? I'm trying to do it for myself. I'm trying to get my own tat. What you mean? Like, this is solely for, like, you know, trying to get my numbers maxed out over here. I mean, you could take it as a demonstration purpose. That'd be 5 for the next Manos earring, I think. Eventually, I'll get it. I'm not going to be lucky this week, which I'm coming to that conclusion. That's fine. But hey, at least I ended out on a little sad note. Alright, let's throw our byproducts in here. I've been waiting for them to let us know what they're thinking about doing with the whole traces and all, and once they let us know, I'm gonna go ahead and start turning in byproducts for their traces, or I'll probably just do the contribution because it's like easier. Yeah, I tried to tap another one moving. I tried to, it was not going. It was not going. Maybe... no. I don't have... and they're not selling any to go ahead and try to tap up another one, but it's alright. I'll go ahead and get the money back and we'll try our luck again another time. I've wasted up all of my energy now, so I can do mob grinding now. It's fine. I'll make the money back. And that's the main important thing. If you're fine and comfortable with making back that money, it shouldn't really be a real big issue, right? Only if you're comfortable with losing said money when you fail it. Every once in a while, though. Every once in a while, you get it. Yeah, as long as you can go ahead and afford that tap I don't see what the big deal is. If you can afford to go ahead and make back that 5 bill, what's the problem? You know, like, why aren't you? It's harder to make back 5 bill than it is to make back the 2028 bill. You know, that it takes to go ahead and spend it on the actual ring. And that's my logic. That's my saving grace. My whole entire thing going into it. Yeah, you can get 2 Flamoros accessories now. That's why I don't mind tapping. I don't mind it. I know up until a certain point, my try is free. My try is like automatically guaranteed. I already have 2 no matter what I do. No matter how many taps I do, I will always have my 2 try. So I'll just keep going ahead and throwing in my money. 5 bill spent. Okay. 5 bill earned. Okay, let's go ahead, tap up again. Like, I just went through 41 bill. Like, I spent, what? 2 bill the last 2 days. Spent another bill today. Made back 2 of that bill. Spent another bill, and now I'm back down to my 38. Only if you have the money to go ahead and support it. Only if you have the money to support it. I made back my money for my infinite mana, my infinite health potion. After that, it was a wrap. I know I can do it. So now, after making back the 2 mana attempts, it's all about the income. Exactly. It's all about the income and how fast you can do it. If you can go ahead and make back those 2 failed taps within, you know, a week, you're good. You're fine. You can go ahead and do it. Try your 2 taps a week, you know, move on from there. Go ahead and increase how many taps you do and how much money you get. Yeah. If you can go ahead and earn back the money for those fails in a timely manner, why not? Why not go ahead and bother with your taps? You know, 5 bill here with a chance of 28 bill, or 28 bill out of the rip, and now you have to make it all back. You have 5 bill in 1 good hour at Narcion. Exactly. You can make a bill within an hour, almost 2 hours. And that's not even just with Narcion either. 2 hours you can, if you have a good rotation and a depending on the spot that you're in, you can make a good amount of money. Let's load up BDolytics real fast and load up our gathering, and I will show you all. Okay, I will show you, Willow. And I want to point out, we'd have to take a lot of this by a grain of salt, because I really feel like the numbers are not reflecting as such. So times it by 2 probably when you see the BDolytics, because there is no way in hell my Pilgrims Haven. Oh yeah, no, that's about accurate with mana pots. Let me see. Yep, 395. Oh yeah, let me change my region. I forgot I'm still in EU. I can get those bills pretty quick. Yeah, you can. I can go ahead and mine my opal for an hour, and I can come back with a bill. You know, taking all of this, what I have here, I can go ahead and turn it into another bill. Well, not another bill, but I can go ahead and take that 500 mil that I got for my rough stone and turn it into a quick bill. And even with that, that's after going ahead and taking some of that metal solvent and turning it into the platinum crystal. Jump down. Let's head out to Olivia. You made 1.5 bill in an hour on Delucia Gathering. It's way easier to make money now. Yeah, it's definitely a lot easier to make money, especially with all the buffs, the mini games, the pets, and just every little fucking thing that they give us. Like, it's really easy to do it if you put the time, if you put the investment into it and all that. If you get the essence, if you get the burnt remnants, the Delucia essence and all that, like, they make a lot of money. A shit ton of money. And you can imagine, if you happen to get that proc hitting 10, that's like, I think the burnt remnants are going for 18 mil each. And that's one proc. Like literally one proc. Oh, Stony, you get it from doing the your season character. You get one from turning in 300 byproduct, and the other one is from completing their story at Liana or whatever, some quest, I think. Or no, the season tab, progression tab. If you fill that pass out, it'll go ahead and give you the seals. If you turn in, I think it's 100, you can go ahead and get your second one. Yeah, unfortunately, when you grow the Delocious from the farm, you don't get the drop. You only get it from the actual wild ones. Yeah, like what Leo said. Unfortunately, if that was the case, I'd go ahead and farm them up again. But I went in under the impression that that's a easier way to get it, and after doing some research, I quickly pulled up my farms and never farmed for Delucia again. I'd rather go out and manually gather for it. Wrong way, wrong way. Gotta go to Olivia real fast. Do some alchemy. Get off. Get over it. It's a lot easier for you to dedicate 2 plots to Delucia. I stick to dry main trying to level up. I haven't done anything recently, but I'm not gonna lie, that's all I've been doing. Okay, metal solvent. Metal solvent. Hopefully I'm gonna have enough for it. Alright, now... Blend... That's a lot. Let's drop it down a little bit. Get all of our other ingredients up, and then we'll go ahead and focus on a metal solvent. I'm gonna need 4k of the stone total, 2k of the trace, but I don't have that, so we're gonna have to drop it down to 500. 500 would be a good amount, but we can possibly do 750. 750 is 500 or 1,500, so we can do that. Which will take 3,000 stone, so 500 more of my rough stone. And fortunately, the Thornwood saps are easy to get via the node. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Where is it? Yeah, I've been slowly stocking up on my Thornwood. Okay, anyway, like I was doing. We need more rough stone, 500 more rough stone, make 3,000, 3,000. I need 750 of the clear liquid reagent. Where are you? Clear liquid, clear liquid. I'm blind as fuck. 750. And melted iron shards. That one I think I won't have enough of. I'm gonna have to actually make them up, which is fine. Yeah, Yeah, I already know it's going to be down on it. But that's okay. After all of that shit that we went out and got, I am comfortable with how much I'm going to be using. How much over? How much is that over? 115%? Can I change my crystals while I'm here? Or are they going to tell me it weighs too much? Okay, cool. It didn't. There, drop my weight down. That's the only way I could drop my weight down. Wait. I got one more I can put for the weight. I just want to keep it down low enough for me to actually start doing my alchemy. We're going to change some of the rock that we got today and turn it into the, what's it called? Metal solvent. Then the platinum that we got, I'm going to go ahead and change into actual pure platinum to show you guys how you can make more money while going out there gathering. Make it a whole wrapped up all in one session for you all. I need another tool. Where are ya? I know you're in here somewhere. Fuck it. We'll take it. Now we can continue. We got the weight, we got all the items. We'll go ahead and make up. Hold on, something's not right. I should be doing 750 of that. Where am I messing up at? Oh, I see. I see. Melt it down. You'll be living there? I lived there for a week. I lived there for a week and then I gave up. I lived in the sniper hunting for another week and a half and then I gave up on it. And then I just been casually jumping from place to place, you know, trying to figure out like good things to go ahead and hunt, you know, what I feel like I would be more entertained with, I guess. For like 6 months or so. Fuck that. No. I can't do that. I need to have like some type of entertainment, like rotating or something like. Oh, like I'll even run out to the elk over in Velia. I know it's a lot of money. I know, but it burned me out and I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, while we're melting this, let me go ahead, heat up another cup of coffee, and I will be right back, everyone. Give me 1 second. Is this gonna work? No, it's still not working for me. Alright guys, I'm sorry about that. I am back. And we are just getting to the end of our melting. Woohoo! Yeah, okay. Here we go. 3,400. I only needed 2,000, so we can go ahead and get started with this. Like I told you guys, I'm going to show you guys how to make money from all of that mining. It's not going to be a lot, but it's still going to be more than what you originally go out and do if you have the materials for it. Only if you have the materials. Oops, wrong close. Wrong one. Where are you? Here we go. Alchemy. Wait. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now we can go ahead and use the iron that we got out there, the rough stone that we got out there. Go ahead, make our metal solvent. And then from our metal solvent, we're going to take our platinum that we got out there, melt it down, make our platinum ingots, and from there, turn the metal ingots into our pure platinum. It should be at least 200 to 300 more mil over the 500 that I made out there. Not to mention any of the rare drops that we get. Yeah, there's not even to mention the if we get the truffle seed or mysterious seed, whatever the fuck it's called, the sturdy stones, like we have a chance of getting the sturdy alchemy stones, which is an instant like 200 300 mil. Dead tree essence, which is pretty lackluster, but like I said, our rare drops are going to be another way that we're going to make money after doing all of that gathering. What's our mastery at? We are at master 22 and 1500 mastery. Gives us plus 0.13% on our rare items that we can have a chance of proccing. It's not going to be a lot, but it's still more than just what, 0.018. And if I really wanted to, from the 0.13%, I can go ahead and pop that. Yeah, that's all I can pop for right now. And 15, okay. Do you think they will ever fix the issue of gathering logs, having to go out and chop wood for a chance to get some? Just feels bad when you have close to 20 gatherers working on the nodes. No, only because of the fact that if you have your gathering item drop rate, and well, if you have your hedgehog, your yawning hedgehog lightstone combination, all that, you have a higher chance of getting the logs. For me personally, when I go out gathering, where are you, Kelfion, Trent? Yeah, when I go out gathering, I usually pick up a lot of my logs. I'll pick up 12 to 26 per, like, every 2 or 3 gather attempts. Sometimes back to back. Yeah, gathering logs is not really a problem for me. And then I have my standardized timber square that I had made up and I use for my utensils out here. Yeah. It's a little annoying, I will agree, but completely doable. Especially, I learned that really quick when it came to the making your first boat. If you did not go the route of upgrading your Bartalia sailboat and all that dumb shit, and you did it all manually, I found out quickly that if you had your hedgehog, it'd be a lot faster. metal solvent, 720k each, and we are at 313. I should be making 1,255, which is not going to... I'm not gonna scratch a dent with it when I'm making my pure platinum, because I don't think I have enough pure platinum. Let's take a quick check. Okay, I do have some to go ahead and demonstrate for you guys. Not a lot, but I do got some. And this is not even touching what I have in my... what I went out there and gathered, so I'm just showing you guys, like, with my own current stock, basing my numbers around what I went out and gathered. Yeah, these right here will get you a lot of money with your alchemy if you happen to get lucky with it. Shining powder, not so much anymore. Gem polisher, obviously not so much anymore either. Oops. You have all that, but going out to get the logs to turn into the standardized lumber feels bad when you don't need them, or the other mats. Well, Hilo, I think the real big thing is, like, for those who are going out and doing their crate trading, going in and lumbering the other logs not only gets them the materials for their crates, but it also gets them materials for alchemy and the logs that they can go ahead and use for the standardized timber squares. That's the only thing. You have to be going in to do it for, like, you know, using the logs for your crates or chopping them down to make the plywoods to go sell. You know, you can make a lot of money for selling, like, pine plywood. Hell, just go out and gather the snowfield, and not only are you getting the logs, but you're also getting the snowfield that is able to make a shit ton of money if you chop them down to just said planks, you know? So if you're going in to get the fucking logs with the idea of, like, being able to do other activities like your alchemy, your trading, your processing, I think that's all you'd be able to do, like, off the top of my head. But, you know, if you're going in looking to do that, then yeah, like, it's no problem. They don't have to fix anything. But if you're only solely going in for logs, and then yeah, I guess they have to fix it so you can only gather logs and not the other timber. You know, like I said, I don't feel like it's really in a bad spot, especially with just how many ways that we can go ahead and increase the amount of logs that we can get, like using our agris, using the mini games procking, and being able to get 100 logs per one little mini game is, like, pretty good. I normally get a lot of my logs, but like I said, when I'm going out and I gather for the acacia, I gather for sometimes a snowfield, and the I want to say there's one other log that I like to go out and get. Thornwood and thuja. Like, those ones I have to go out and manually get because my workers are kind of slow on them. And my workers are always pumping out crates, so I always need them. Like, I'm already down on my acacia. I need more loopy, I need more thuja. I'm gonna need more cedar. Oh wow, I'm actually down on cedar finally. It took me a while, but I'm finally getting there. Take that platinum. That platinum. That should be all of my platinum. Oh, and then the 200 that I have there. I forgot. The excavation nodes now go ahead and have a chance of giving you the stupid ore. Like, why do I have platinum in here? And then not to mention because it takes a lot to make the platinum. I'm gonna go ahead and count that as the overall total, and we'll use that right there. Find out how much of the platinum I can make. All right, platinum ingots. Ah, man. Probably 100. Okay, so I can only make 100 of the platinum ingots. That's fine. That's fine. I should be able to go ahead and get the last 25 ingots there to show you guys how much the 2000 platinum ore that we got out there in our Pilgrim Haven mining session will make when you turn it into the actual, like, pure crystal. And then I will show you guys how much you'll make after all of that. What's up, Chris? How you doing today? We just got done doing a 2.5 hour gathering session over there in Pilgrims Haven. Now I'm gonna go and turn in some of the materials into, like, actual sellable things to go ahead and make more money and show you guys how to do it. Or just like an example of one way to go ahead and do it. Right now I'm making the metal solvent using the rough stone and the iron ingots that, you know, we got from out there. Then I'm gonna take the metal solvent with the platinum that I've gotten out there, and I'm gonna make the pure crystal and go ahead and sell that. So I'll show you guys the price of all of the materials that we got out there, how much the metal solvent will make you, and how much the pure platinum will make you, all after, like, your gathering session. Like, after everything is said and done, you went ahead and used your stone, you used your metal solvent, you used your crystals and shit like that. So after we get done doing this alchemy session, we will find out how much the end total will be. So far, we have at least 600 mil there worth of ore, rocks. I didn't count any of the gems. I didn't count the silver, the gold. I only counted the rough stone, the platinum. Well, I did count the silver and the gold, but the gems I did not count. I did not count the Capras. I did not count any of the black stones. None of that. I didn't even turn in the rough lustrous gems, which I still have to do because that's even more money that you can make. Let me grab that now. Yeah, because that's a whole nother amount of income, especially if you happen to get the one Manos processing stone. That's a huge chunk of change. Should be getting done this soon. 200 savage left. It's a little longer of a process, but in the end, it will be worth it. Let's do a quick price check while we're waiting. Metal solvent. Okay, so far, after all of that, we will make 745 on just our metal solvent. This is with our stone and everything included. So let me grab my calculator. me grab my calculator because you guys are gonna want to have this one. I think you guys might like it. Okay. So 500 even for the stone. 700. $45. Okay. We're already at 1.2 bill. And that's only on 1,000. We'll have to check after we get everything made because I don't know how many I'm going to use for the platinum crystals. Not yet. Oof, and they're at their lowest. That is really unfortunate. I do apologize for that. It does get better one day. Okay, now we can go ahead and get our platinum melted down. Like I told you guys, it's a long and drawn out process, but it'll be worth it, I swear. Okay, there goes our platinum. 788 platinum that I have on me, but I do have 85 of the ingots. All I need is 25 because it'll take 2,000 of the ore to make the 1,000 melted platinum shards. 1,000 melted platinum shards will make me 270 platinum ingots. From there, I'm going to take that and turn that into however many of the crystals I can make and show you guys a total. And this is all going to be before tax, okay? I'm not going to count tax and all that dumb shit. I'm just going ahead and showing you guys, like, an overall, like, summary of, like, what you guys can make. I feel like we haven't done a lot of life skilling in the last week now, so this would be a great way to come back and say, hey, look, I still enjoy gathering, making a couple bill on Pilgrims Haven. It's not gonna be a couple bill, it'll probably be like 1.5. Maybe 1.5 bill if I'm gonna be generous with it. Okay, that's all of them. Oh, okay, so Monkey, the ship skins that they give out to you during your little login thing, like your login bonus, those are usually rental. You can buy on the in the actual, like, from players, like permanent ones. You can go ahead and get the I think you can only buy the permanent ones from other players or like using Plex and shit like that. But no, those ones are to keep. Packs and shit like that are to keep. The ones that you buy from the store, you keep. The ones that you buy from other players, you keep. Only the ones that are login for alpha players are the ones that are rentable. And I want to say every once in a while we'll get a rentable one when you're Omega. But usually the ones that you get for your login are your 7-day rental, your 30-day rental. Just like with your systems are rentable, like things to fly, better ships that you can only fly when you're Omega. So if you're Alpha, it's like a nice little way. Like the winter event did that. The winter event gave out systems to let you fly your endurance too. Okay, now we're going to take the 187 platinum ingots and turn that into the pure platinum crystal. All right, I'm trying to plan dinner with my fiance. I'm thinking about making ribs tonight, and well, they're gonna have to cook for 3 hours, which means I'm gonna have to go ahead and start ending this off soon. But I now need to figure out how I'm gonna make them. Do I want to do like a soy sauce with like brown maple sugar type of thing, and throw some chili flakes in there? You know, coat it with some sesame seed, or do I want to like go old school with it and do barbecue sauce? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out, and I'm currently asking her for her opinion. Or I'm letting her know which one I'll do if I don't have one or the other. Yeah, she likes the ribs. Her mom likes the ribs, so it's going to be a great dinner. Make some deviled eggs. Have a nice little night of it. Okay, we got 131 of the pure platinum crystals. Now, let's go ahead and throw all of this into the central market and show you guys how much we've made. Oh, shit. Okay, let's go ahead and make some room. I'm trying. You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it only because, like, I'll gather more, and I already have 10k in my my storage. All right, now that we have some room, let's go ahead and throw that in here, throw that in there. That's 500 for our rock so far. Rock lobster. And that should be everything. Now, after selling the stone for, after taxes, 425.7 mil. I'll go ahead and add that into the calculator as it's taxed self. 79. Oop. Shit, damn. 749,998. Now let's go ahead and list up our metal solvent. Show you guys how much it'll make you guys if you plan on selling that. It's another 882,500. We're at 1.3 bill. And then the pure platinum crystals, if you guys were going ahead and making them up to sell, that's another 353.7 mil, coming out to a grand total of 1.6 billion that I made for my 2.5 hours of gathering out there. Not too bad. I will definitely like have to tell you guys to go out and hit up Pilgrims Haven when you're doing your little life skilling events and shit like this, especially if you guys are going to get the like increased mini games, or like we have right now, the buff that goes and gives you the 10 energy, which does proc with the mini game, so you can get 10 of them at a time. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth going out there. And we haven't even bothered to sell any of the actual like ore and things that, you know, I do have. So most of what I just did was just for like shits and giggles, and we are back now at almost our 40 bill after failing our 2 Manos taps. That's why I do it. That's why I go ahead and I tap. I tap because I can make back the money, and it's almost like we didn't even like lose anything today. So as long as you can afford your tapping, tap your shit up. Like, don't be one of those players that just think you're not gonna do it. You get too scared. Don't do it. Don't settle for nothing. If you can make the money and you can go ahead and afford your taps, tap the fuck away. It only takes one, you never know, you know? Be like me, you know? Sometimes it just goes. All right, I think that's all that I've gotten from my gathering session out there, so I think it's a safe spot to go ahead and log off. I mean, if you guys wanted to go ahead and count the fairy's breath and all that, we could. The fairy's breath, I'm thinking, how much do I have? Like 3. I'm just gonna say I got 320 because I got a lot of them and I don't remember the exact amount. So 320. So that'd be like 32 of the sharps. 32 sharps would be What am I doing? I could just click this. A mere little 63, so I'm not really gonna count it. But if you wanted to, guys, that's how much your fairy's breath could make you if you were turning it into the actual sharp or hards. But I think it's a safe place to go ahead and end this off after making all that money for a nice little quick gathering session and showing you guys how much you make for it. I do appreciate everyone that stopped in and decided to hang out with me, chat with me. I hope that the sound quality is a lot better. The sound is better. I am starting to work on replacing my assets. If you've noticed him over here, I will be replacing him and the other one all the way over there. Like, I'll get him replaced, I'll get him replaced, and eventually I am starting to work on getting a new hoodie or shirt made up. I got to get the I'm trying to make a lightning effect and everything so that, you know, it at least looks like you're trying to enhance something. Like I told you, I got a shirt idea. I'm going to keep you guys updated with it. But if you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to me. Turn on all those notifications if you haven't already. If you're watching me over there on Twitch, be sure to follow me over on Twitch. I am going to go ahead and start getting my Streamlabs, all the Ultra or whatever the fuck it's called, paid for, because I now got my account all situated after emailing them. I'm appreciated. All right, I appreciate them actually fixing it for me so I can go ahead and get that worked out so I don't have to rely solely on Streamlabs. But definitely come back, not tomorrow or the next day. I have the next 2 days off. Me and my fiance are going to relax and spend the days like probably sleeping and her playing Baldur's Gate because I'm exhausted as fuck. I'm gonna go ahead and get this video edited down and shit so that you guys have some other content to watch and all that good shit. But with all of that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoy your patch day. I hope there was something in there that you guys were waiting for, maybe even the guild galleon. Be sure to let me know how you guys are like faring with waiting for the new updates for life skilling. I'm kind of curious. I'm excited. I can't wait, but at the same time I'm getting tired of waiting. Definitely have a good one, Monkey, Alec, Moving, Wooloo. I'm scrolling up. Don't you guys worry. I'll get everyone that was in here. Chris, Hilo, Moving. Let me see. Ooh, Stony. I also have because I have my YouTube now tied into this, I can now see all the notifications and it's working a whole lot better. So now I can actually tell between the two platforms and all that. Yeah, but all of that, keep gathering out there, everyone, and enjoy your day. I shall see you guys in the next couple of days on